Hey, I'm Josh.
I'm Keith. We're from Buckcherry, and you're on Midwest Nights.
What's going on, Indiana? Midwest Nights here. I'm here with Emily. She's new to the crew.
Hi,
people. We are backstage right now at X-Fest.
For you so far?
Business as usual.
Yeah.
Just getting ready for this night of pure rock and roll.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a pretty exciting album out all night long.
Yes.
Came out August 3rd, and we've been touring on it for about 3 months now. We started in June.
Something like that.
Hitting the road.
Yeah, you're touring with a couple of the bands that are here at X-Fest with us right now, right?
We've done some festivals with Drowning Pool, a lot of festivals. Right now we're doing like headlining shows mixed with festivals, but then we get on tour with Nickelback and 3 Days Grace here in about 2 weeks, and or no, about a week. No, 3 days. Anyways, we're gonna do 6 weeks with them in the States. It's gonna be fun.
All right. Well, how long have you guys been touring without a break? So
well,
far, you said this tour was 3 months.
Right. Well, we took a break and made All Night Long, and we wrapped up the record in May, and we hit the road in June. We've kind of been out pretty much since June, but yeah. we're used to making a record and going back on the road. It's a pretty normal schedule for us.
Well, after your first hits, like Lit Up, and you guys had broken up for a while, is that correct? In 2005, you picked up again, and
yeah, we went our separate ways for about 2 years, something like that. Maybe a little over that. Yeah.
And you two were kind of responsible for.
Well, what a lot of people don't know, what a lot of people don't know is after the second record, 3 of the guys had quit. Okay. So it was just Keith and I, and we were just left writing demos and stuff for the third record. And then we decided to call it a day for a little while, and then we got back together, and we had these 3 guys in mind that we wanted to get in the band, and we didn't really audition anybody except these guys, and we just had, they're longtime friends. We're all around the same age, went through the same hard knocks, and it's just the band we always wanted it to be, and now it's the longest running lineup in Buckcherry history. And
I was gonna say, that was a pretty good decision. You guys have had quite a bit of success with. Did you ever think Crazy Bitch would do what it did?
Actually, it's funny that you say that. We actually wrote that song before we parted ways,
Oh, okay.
And that song was sitting around for a while. And it almost didn't make the record. And right when we got to the end of putting the songs together for the record, we thought, well, what the heck, let's record it and see what happens with it. But we figured because of some of the language and whatnot that radio really wouldn't pick it up, and they swarmed to the song, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Well, I personally like it, and I think a lot of girls, especially, they secretly put themselves as that character, but
No, Crazy Bitch is just, there was a period of time when I was really young when I couldn't really attract a sane girl. It seemed like they were all just nuts, but really great in bed, so that's really what it's about.
Do you see a lot of those people still, though, around, since you kind of live a crazy life yourself?
Well, we have there's a certain segment of the female population that we meet on a nightly basis that think that song is written about them and have really embraced the song. So we do meet our fair share.
I bet you do. But it's because of these people that you make the song so popular, really.
We really didn't, like Keith was saying, we didn't think it would take on the life that it took on, and I think girls like it more than guys too sometimes. So it's just hits are really weird. They're just kind of hit or miss. It's all about timing and the right time with the right song, and it just happened. Thank God.
All right. Well, you guys have been around for over a decade now. Is there any kind of message that you can send to some bands that are up and coming, just ways to make it through? I mean, you guys have had some obstacles to go through, just the perseverance. What can you tell?
There's so many things, I'd really say, first of all, be great at what you do. Don't be good, be great, because there's just such a small percentage of bands that stick around and get to have a career, you know, which is, it's really hard in this business. So be great at what you do, make sure you love what you do, and then make sure you get a great attorney before you sign anything. Don't sign anything without an attorney.
I think you really have to just believe in what you're doing and not let anyone take you off of your goal, whatever that goal may be. I mean, you may want to be the best local band in a bar, and if that's your goal, that's great. If you want to, you know, be an internationally touring act, then you have to set that goal and you have to be willing to not let anyone take you off the path.
So what's some more future plans for you so far?
You know, it's always the same, you know, put out a record and tour probably for a year and a half, 2 years, and then go home and take a break and then make another record.
We start the Nickelback tour on Tuesday,
Okay.
and we're going to do that all the way through until November, and then in November we go to Europe for about a month or so with Disturbed and Papa Roach, and we'll wrap up middle of December, come home for a few weeks, and then get back to the States and Canada starting in January.
Canada.
Do you find yourselves writing on the road a lot, or do you kind of wrap up your tour season?
I think it's more about collecting ideas on the road as opposed to trying to finish songs. Sure. Because I really feel like we write our best stuff when we are in a room together with not a lot of distractions and the hectic traveling of touring. That's really I think when we do our best stuff. But we're always collecting ideas.
I'm excited to see your guys' show tonight.
Right now.
It's gonna be fun.